Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Today, we are going to answer Abdul. He is from Germany. He is very funny, and actually, really, I like him. Uh, but let me call first Brother Amir because I know he like to join me in this uh, conversation. Please share the links with your friends. Tell everybody we are here so they can join us. I'm calling Brother Amir from Germany. In case you do not know who is Amir, Amir is an ex-Muslim. He left Islam, him and his brother and his family. And he's driving the Abdul nuts in Germany, especially because he is an ex-Muslim. I look like he is busy, maybe. Let me leave a text for him. All right. We have this Abdul, who he said, he made a video, and he was talking about a hadith about Aisha. She said, teach the women just to how to make a clothing and don't teach them how to write and read. And he's saying this hadith is rejected, and supposedly that will make us look bad. I mean, this is the most silliest thing Muslims they come with. First of all, you Muslims, you just admitted that this hadith is written in your books, so we are not fabricating. Number two, you show us websites and opinion of somebody saying that I don't accept this hadith. Who care? Well, you are saying the same. Muslims, any hadith make Muhammad look like a fool, they say we don't accept it. As an example, I will go by your rules. This guy, he went to this website and he showed us that some reference that Muslims, they are saying we don't accept this. I am going to use the same website. In front of me, he said that Muslims, they say that the hadith is reported by a Muslim who is a liar. Well, I agree, all of you are liars. And now you are saying to me that you Muslims report a story, fabricated stories about your prophet and his wife, and they are not true. So what's my problem? And what is the proof it's not true? You were there. And why it is written in your book? And why the one who collect the hadith did not say it is not? Because if it's rejected, they should not collect it anyway. By putting it in a book as under the title of hadith of the prophet or Aisha, you just admitted that this is a hadith. Now, you showed people from this website your proof that people say it's rejected. Okay, here we go. I am using the same website. The same website, they are saying Asim, the one you recite the Quran from, is a fraud. Asim, which important now? Which one is more important? Aisha, she said, don't teach them how to read and how to write. Aisha, she said, put them in their rooms. Aisha, she said, let them learn only how to make a clothing. Or list of reference, endless list of reference, saying that the one who you Muslims you get the Quran from, he is a fraud. And look how many scholars they say that. You get me one saying that this guy is not accepted. Here we go. Brother Amir is with us. Hey Amir, how are you? Hey my friend, how are you?
How are you, brother?
God bless. I hope your sound is coming good and clear for people in the chat. I'm live on air now, and I'm
you now.
Yeah, you know, I'm speaking to the people about this guy, this kid who found, supposedly he found a discovery that Aisha, when she said that hadith, this is a fabricated hadith, it's rejected.
I know. Everything that Muhammad looked like a fool.
No, listen. Yesterday we showed the Muslims from the same website. He is showing me that the prophet, he said, go and bite the penis of your father. from the same exact website. So why here we go, this is the website he showed us from. It says here that this hadith that Aisha is saying that you know, it is mawdu'a. And who said that? Al-Albani. Okay, Al-Albani is a guy who just died a few years ago. It's not like a scholar who exists from the time of Muhammad. No, he is a person, he is a Syrian guy who died just a few years. Actually, me myself, I attended the chat room of Al-Albani, and the coward did not let me speak. They have a chat room, they invite him, he's over the phone, and they, you know, they call him and people ask questions. Just because I'm a Christian, challenging him, they did not let me speak to him. So and they claim, I don't know if this is Al-Albani or not, they claim that a Sheikh Al-Albani is with us, and maybe they are liars too, you never know. Now, this is the website he used, saying that Aisha, I'm showing it in the screen for everybody, that this is a hadith is mawdu'a. Okay, the same website saying that the hadith about Muhammad saying go and bite the penis of your father, it's saying Sahahahu Ibn Hayyan wal Albani. Now, who is the one who reported the first hadith? Abu Hayyan. And who is the one who is correcting the hadith? Is Abu Hayyan and Al-Albani.
I know the scholars of Islam are the most stupid ever I saw in my life.
No,
once they think a hadith is strong,
my friend, did you read? I don't know if you can get somebody to translate for you in Arabic. Let me read for you in the same website where it says قال القارئ فأعدوه. He's explaining what أعدوه mean, and he said, and from the dictionary, أعضدت الشيء جعلته يعضه. أعضدت الشيء mean biting something, and by the teeth or by tongue. And then according to the dictionary, bihinni abi, then he says, which mean by like hold your tongue and your teeth, adid, by the penis. I'm trying to be polite using the word penis, but it's not penis, you know what I mean. And then he says, or in Arabic, ayrahu, which is the street language, you know. Or listen, no, not only this, or farjahu, which mean his anus. So he is worried about Aisha saying, and he go and he spend the time to find the same website saying that this is a sahih hadith, wal hadith sahahahu Ibn Hayyan wal Albani. So why from all the hadith we spoke of, this is the hadith, because finally he found the hadith. Somebody says this hadith is mawdu'a. So now we make a party about it. You have a disasters about your prophet from the same website. If we go, what about this one? Let us see this one. The prophet is kissing. Look at, I don't know if you can see the screen, Amir. Can you see the screen?
See everything.
Okay. It says here, chapter regarding kissing a body. Kissing what? Kissing the body. The body of what? A man kissing a man. Who is the first man and who is second man? The first man is the Prophet Muhammad, and the second man, which Muhammad kissing him, he is kissing his body. Okay. And here they are quoting the story that the Prophet, he poked him under his ribs with a stick, and he said, let me do there, let me go there. And then he said to him, you are wearing a shirt, but I am not. They are naked. You know, the guy like what? And then the Prophet, he raised his shirt of the man and embraced him and began to kiss his side. Where? Kiss. You see this is the Muslim translation. You guys, you can see it, right?
What is written in Arabic? This is important.
No, in Arabic it's not his side. The Arabic it says kishha, which means under the belly.
brother, that mean Muhammad kissed the guy under his belly?
Yeah, he's kissing the guy in that location, and he like the guy did not do anything. Muhammad, he came to him and he started tickling him with a stick, and then he left the shirt of the man. He lifted up. The man is wearing a shirt. You know, he left the shirt of the man, and then he pushed his head under his shirt and started kissing him down his belly naked. Now, is this hadith is sahih? Let's go down. It says sahih in chain. Al-Albani, the same guy, he said to us, he accept to prove or disapprove. Al-Albani saying this is sahih in chain. So what is the comment of the Muslims about the Prophet kissing the body of a man? What we will call that? What we will say? Any Muslim have a comment? You know,
brother, there is another narration in which Muhammad kissed the little penis of Hassan, huh?
Well, you know, that I will let it go, because I might say, okay, well, maybe he is being silly with a kid, you know, okay. But this guy, he's kissing a guy. This is two men in the street.
Brother,
yeah.
Brother, this guy who tried to answer you, I want to see that he opened his camera, drinking camel urine, go straight with a 6 years old, married a 6-year-old girl, and then I take him serious
and use 3 rocks to clean his ass. All of this in camera, you know, and shake his penis 3 times. Yeah, and before he go to the bathroom, he have to make a prayer to Allah, otherwise shaitan will play with his anus. But you know, also everything we say, like the Prophet saying, go and suck the penis of your father, bite the penis of your father, suck the clitoris of your mother, he have no problem with it. But remember, he was upset from me for saying the word donkey, right? Suddenly he is okay with donkey now. The Quran called people donkeys. He have no problem with it now. They are a bunch of kids, you know. I feel sorry for them, and actually I encourage the Muslims to make videos to refute us. And the funny, if we go in YouTube, this guy, if I go to the to YouTube, the one, let me see, hold on, you know, if I don't know if you saw the previous YouTube, he said to me, keep your promise and send me the books for free so I can expose your lies. First of all, everybody can go and watch my debate, my challenge. I made it in the house of brother Amir. I said, call me, debate me, prove me wrong, and get my books for free. I didn't say I will give you my books for free and then you debate me. I'm not a fool. Otherwise, every Muslim can call me, and I will keep sending books from now until the end of my life. That is a stupid argument. This is not what we said. We said, call us live, debate us, challenge us, show us where we are wrong, and then you are the winner. Otherwise, you are a potato. Same time. Right now, we are live. He can call us. He can call you.
Is it funny that this Sheikh Al-Albani said this hadith in which you call, which you said Aisha said, don't teach women to read and write, and this guy said in another hadith that the sucking of penis is okay. What a joke is that, you know? 2 of these hadiths let Muhammad look like a fool, you know?
Muhammad is a fool, my friend. Muhammad is a fool, and the hadith witness for that, and the Quran witness for that. You know, the Arab, they always laugh from Muhammad when he recites the Quran, and we can show tons of reference. But however, just to show you that Muhammad is a fool, let us see what this guy and the Muslims will say. Muhammad, he is a madman who cannot even be trusted to tell us about what happened in his bedroom, to the point he imagined himself having sex, but in fact he don't. Here we go. This is what he will say now. He will say Sahih al-Bukhari. He will say this is weak. He is worried about if Aisha said teach them or not to teach them. And by the way, I will go back to teach them to get them busted, because now he just said that this is a hadith is wrong, right? But the Muslim did not say it's against Islam teaching. Notice there's a huge difference between saying this is not accepted because the one who reported is not much trustworthy, and who is the one saying that? Someone who never met that one. However, no one can say this is against the teaching of Islam, because we can prove it from the teaching of Muhammad. But before we go there, it says in the front of us, this is Sahih Bukhari, the Prophet continued for such and such a period of time, imagine that he has sexual relationship with his wives. In fact, he did not. So Muhammad officially crazy, and he is stupid. Imagine we have a person, he do not know if he had sex or not. He imagined himself having sex with the same as the perfect host. You remember the movie we watched, you know, The Perfect Host? It's exactly the same story. I advise everybody to watch the Perfect Host movie. It's exactly about Muhammad. Now, as long he is saying that Aisha hadith about not to teach women how to write, how to read, okay, let us see what Muhammad he said about that, because Muhammad he made it clear that women are stupid and they are not even qualified to be a witness in the court. Okay, in the Quran, women they can only witness in the case of borrowing money and 2 women plus 1 man, which means if there is 1 billion women alone witnessing something, they will not be accepted. Why is that? Because Islam consider women are stupid. And here we go in front of us. Muhammad is proving that Muslim women they have a lack of wisdom and they have a deficiency in their religion. Read with me carefully. This is the hadith, and this is translated by Muslims, written by Muslims, collected by Muslims, and it is hosted by Muslims. This is Sahih Muslim hadith. This is Riyadh al-Salihin. We will show it from Sahih Muslim too, book number 20, hadith number 11. Muhammad he says, they ask him, and what is our deficiency in our wisdom? Muhammad accusing women that they have a lack in wisdom and deficiency in wisdom and in religion. What is the deficiency in the wisdom or our religion? A woman she asked, he said, in fact, the evidence of 2 women is equal that 1 to 1 man. So Muhammad he is using the Quran to prove deficiency in intelligence. So the Quran do teach that women are not equal to the men, and that lead us to understand why they should not go to school. If you go right now in Taliban in Afghanistan, you will see how many schools they burn.
To you, brother, even when the hadith is da'if or rejected, even the mujahideen from Taliban, they burn the schools.
Right. How come this hadith is rejected by Taliban, who they are very authentic Muslims following Islam in the straight way? They are not considered as rejected. And here in front of us, this is
sorry for interrupting you. In your book Allah's Toishum, you gave a source in which Al-Qurtubi said in his book Jami al-Ahkam, in Surah Al-Nur, page 146 or 164.
All right.
Do you have this reference? Because you gave a lot of reference in case of this topic.
This is about Aisha, you mean?
Yeah, because of Aisha.
Well, it's they can anyone can go right now. Anyone, my friend Amir, anyone can go and read the chapter. We have the chapter number. We have the page number and the website. They can go to the tafsir.com and right now they can read it. The problem is that if this is written all over their books, why today the Muslims they are saying that this is not accepted? Why it was accepted 20 years ago or 30 years ago? Today, the answer is very simple, because today people don't accept this garbage, and the Muslims they want to change their skin. You know, they are like a snake who's growing, and the snake, what the snake does, change the skin. The skin it doesn't fit now, so we change the color, we change the skin, we change everything. So in certain time, all those hadith, you know, Erdogan, he made a conference in the year 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. And the conference non-stop until now. They have a conference every year so they can filter the hadith. And what they want to do in the filtering, they want to throw any hadith which make the prophet look bad out of the hadith. But how you can do that? It is says sahih. They can, because simply it's a community of hypocrites. It doesn't matter, they can throw it away, but it's too late now, because all those books are published all over in the internet. We have the internet. It's too late. This can be done in the time of Uthman ibn Affan maybe, but not now. It's too late. Same time, I just heard that the new president of Pakistan, or prime minister, he is going to ask the United Nations to make a law to stop insulting Islam. And this is, look how scared they are. They think this is how small their brain is. Who are you to make us stop insulting Islam? Is a joke. Don't you see? Muhammad saying that women they have defect in their wisdom. You want us not to stop talking about Islam? So you want us to believe and accept that women have defect in their religion? Aisha, she is 10 times smarter than Muhammad, and she said to him, أنت من تزعم أنك نبي. She said to him, you claim to be a prophet, which means Aisha herself believed not that Muhammad is a prophet. She got him busted. Yeah, this hadith in front of us. Let me show it to you. Let me find it for you. I hope I will find
your Lord asking to fulfill your desires, huh?
And the other hadith, yes. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the hadith about Aisha saying? Aisha, we want Aisha, not other person. Anyway, Aisha, she said, you claim to be a prophet, and then the other hadith you mentioned already, I see that your God, he rushed into your desire, Muhammad. Obviously you're a scam. And what desire about what? Desire about sex. About sex. Muhammad, he want to have a woman. Right away he make a verse or chapter saying women, they can take off their panty and sleep with me. I will try. Maybe I will make a video. I will make a video about this hadith. Maybe I can find it somewhere. I prefer to find it in English so people they can read, not just. Here we go. Ahl al-Hadith. The same website he like. قالت عائشة مرة في كلام غضبت عنده وأنت الذي تزعم أنك نبي, and you are the one who claim to be a prophet. فتبسم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. He did not answer. He laughed. She got him busted, and you are the one who claim to be a prophet. What do you think, Muslims? And here there is reference of the hadith, etc., etc. And all the reference in Islam speaking that Muslim women, they are not considered equal to men, and Muslim women even they can beat them, as in chapter 4 verse number 34. And Muslim women, Muhammad, he said it clearly that most of the inhabitants of hell are women. Why? He said, he made it clear for two reasons, and this is showing us that Muhammad is a stupid donkey too. He said because two reasons: they have deficiency in their religion, and because in their brain, and they have their menses, they have their period, and both reasons are stupid. Because if I have deficiency in religion, let us say I have deficiency in the brain. I mean, it's not fair that Allah, he made me have deficiency in the brain, and then he will send me to hell because he made me have deficiency.
There's a contradiction.
This is stupid. Not only contradiction, is not fair, it's not justice. Same time, the deficiency in religion, what it is, he said you have your menstruation. Well, isn't it Allah is the one who made them have menstruation, and he is the one forbid them from praying at that time? You forbid them from practicing or fasting. You forbid them from practicing certain practice in Islam because they have menstruation, and you will punish them. And now they became lowest believers, and they will go to hell for two reasons, and both reasons they have nothing to do with it. No, this is showing us that the one who Muhammad speak of as God is stupid. If this God exists, this God is stupid. If Muhammad is the one fabricating these stories, Muhammad is stupid and not Allah. Mostly Allah is not stupid because Allah does not exist. So obviously it is Muhammad, madman, who tried to blame the women for everything. You see, Muhammad, he said, if not Eve, no woman betray her husband. Why is that? What is that? What does that mean exactly? You see, the Muslims, they lie. They say in Christianity the Bible blamed the women for the sin of Adam. Now read the Bible, my friend, and laugh at yourself.
Brother, they even say Rebecca was 3 years old. That is justifying Muhammad's 6-year-old bride marriage.
I challenge any Muslim to show me where it says the age of Rebecca when she get married. That is the challenge. That is stupid. Let us say Christian prince, he met a girl when she was 1 month old, and 1 month. I met her when she was 1 month. So what does this have to do with the topic? You have to show me where he did marry her, and what her age. This is the stupidity of the Abdul. Same time. If the Bible report, as an example, the Muslim, they keep talking about the story of Lot, right? That his daughters have sex with him. Is that correct? Okay, let us say, okay, this is what happened. The Bible report this. Okay, what the problem? Because simply the Bible reporting a story. It doesn't say that God told the daughters of Lot, go sleep with your father. The Quran report that the wife of Lot is a whore. Okay, does that mean the Quran saying that Allah told the wife of Lot to be a whore? The Quran reporting that she was, you know, she was a whore. Actually, the Quran report two women, they are whore, which is very funny. The wife of Noah and the wife of Lot. If you read here, this is a chapter 66, verse number 10. I will make it in English and in German, so people they can read both. First in English, you will see here Allah sets forth an example to the unbelievers, the wives of Noah and the wives of Lot. They were respective under two of our right. You know what they did? They betrayed their husband. How they betrayed their husband? The Muslim now, they have the art of explaining how they betray their husband. It says khanatuhuma, which mean they cheated. They were a whore. For example, to disbelievers, the wife of Noah and the wife of Lot were both under our righteous servant, and they acted what? Treacherously. I don't know what even this word means in English. I don't know what exactly, but it says it clearly in Arabic. Khanatuhuma. Let's go to the German. Maybe you can see what it says. This is in the German. Okay, now we have two women, they betrayed their husband according to the Quran. Does that mean Allah is saying that he told them to be bad women, or he is reporting what they did? So this is the stupidity of the Abdul. They try to take something from the Bible and try to make a story for it. The Bible is a book full of stories about people. There is God talking and there is people talking. There is God action and there is people action. As an example, David was a sinner, very bad sinner, and nowhere in the Bible we don't praise David for he was a sinner, but we respect David because he did repent. David was a person, he's very bad, he was like Muhammad, you know, in certain point of his life. He was same as Muhammad, you know, but not filthy to the point of Muhammad. He was a lot higher, like let us say Muhammad is the top star when it's come to adultery and killing and rape and etc. David, he attended the school of Muhammad maybe for 1 week, and then David, he repent, and this is what the Bible says, that this man, he repent, and the Bible report the crimes of David. It's not only a sin, it is more than a sin, it is really bad sin. The Bible reporting it, and this is a proof that the Muslim, they lie when they say we corrupted our book, because if we are corrupting the books, shouldn't we filter all the bad stories? Right? Why we have it there? Why we have the story of Lot? Why we have the story of David? Because nobody corrupt anything, because we keep the book. And how the Jews and the Christians, they will agree together to corrupt the book.
Brother, I have a question.
Yeah.
You know the argument of Lot, these two daughters who make him drunk and sleep with him.
Yeah.
And make them also so proud and say, look how immoral the Bible is. They teach incest and father to sleep with daughter, and they're laughing and said, wait, did your Quran promote incest and say when you are sleeping with your daughter who's not married to your wife, in which you are not married with his wife, and you became a child, and this child not your real child, you know, everything in the Islam has to be happened from marriage, you know. That means when Mujahid slept with a slave and became a daughter, this is not his daughter. He can sleep with his daughter.
Yes, the Quran, you have that in my book, the 6 and Allah, anyone can go and read it. The Muslims believe strongly that, and this is according to the most accurate opinion in Islam.
After passed off.
Yeah.
Genau hin.
That if a man have sex with the mother, he have the right to have sex with his daughter from that mother, as long she is not his daughter from marriage, as long she is his daughter from adultery. And you know, we are going to show you that those reference right here, right now. I mean, we do not need to go. We do not need to go and search all over. Let us see here. This is the same website. Mr. Abdul, his name is Ramadan, right? Ramazan. I don't know how they call somebody Ramazan, because there's no in Arabic. There's nobody called Ramazan. Is not exist. This is stupid. We have Ramadan. What Ramazan? Anyway, they don't even know how to say a name. Look with me what it says here. It says قوله تعالى نسبا وصهرا. النسب والصهر معنيان يعمين كل قربة تكون بين آدمين. قال ابن العربي, the scholar Ibn Arabi, he said النسب عبارة عن خلط الماء بين الذكر والأنثى على وجه الشرع فإن كان بمعصية كان خلقا مطلقا ولم يكن نسبا محققا ولذلك لم يدخل تحت قوله حرمت عليكم أمهاتكم وبناتكم بنته من الزنا لأنها ليست ببنت له في أصح القولين لعلمائنا وأصح القولين في الدين. وإذا لم يكن نسبا شرعا فلا صهر شرعا فلا يحرم الزنا ببنت ولا بنت. Let me translate. وما يحرم من الحلال لا يحرم من الحرام. To make it simple, he is saying in the Quran it says it's forbidden for you to have sex with your daughter, but because the daughter from adultery is not considered as a daughter in Islam, therefore it is not forbidden for him to have sex with the mother and the daughter from that mother, which is his daughter from his blood. Because
wait, I want to explain that, brother.
Sorry?
I want to explain it for the German people who don't understand English.
Okay, well, you can translate. Go ahead. This is first of all, this is the book of Al-Qurtubi. The book of Al-Qurtubi.
That's the book on Al-Qurtubi.
Page number 58.
Seite 58.
And the explanation of made it as lineage and marriage.
Made it as lineage and marriage. Also es geht die Heirat.
For the chapter 25, verse number 54.
Vom Koran Sure 25, 25.
54.
45. Sure 25, 45, Ayah 45.
And it says it clearly, to make it short, that if you have sex with a woman and she is not your wife and you have daughter from her, it is lawful for you to have sex with the mother, which is not your wife, and the daughter, which is daughter from blood but not from marriage, because this is a daughter from adultery.
Also der islamische Glaube ist sowas von wahnsinnig und krank, dass die Muslime sagen, wenn du aus einer Unzucht heraus mit einer Frau schläfst und daraus ein Kind entsteht, so kannst du weiter mit der Frau und der Tochter schlafen. Dann ist das nicht, dann seid ihr nicht blutsverwandt, obwohl die blutsverwandt ja sind. So krank ist das Ganze. Das ist die traurige, bittere Realität.
And not only that, it says this is the most accurate opinion of the scholars of Islam. This is the most accurate, correct opinion, which means the majority of them, they agree with this. The most majority.
Geglaubte Meinungen der Gelehrten überhaupt im Islam.
So this is the incest. Where is the incest in the Bible? The Bible, you see, just to show the Muslims how stupid when they say incest. Muhammad, when he had sex with his own daughter-in-law, that is incest.
Wow.
Is that incest or not? This is his daughter-in-law. You know, you want to say this is a daughter from this is his son from adoption. Doesn't matter. The man who respect his honor, the second he adopt a person, there is no way he will touch his wife. You adopted the man. He is your son. And Muhammad, he said clearly that Zayd ibn Muhammad wa Muhammad Abu Zayd. So he was saying Zayd is the son of Muhammad, and Muhammad is the father of Zayd. When Muhammad, he saw the woman and he liked her very much, he wanted to have sex with her. Suddenly, he don't want the adoption no more, because the Arab forbid. You see, the Arab have high morality, a lot higher than the faith of Muhammad. None of the Arab before. Yeah.
Is there a story from At-Tabari in which he said that Muhammad saw Zaynab naked and he was very horny? Huh? There is a narration about it. Huh?
Well, the hadith, the story about it, reporting that when Muhammad he came to the house of Zainab, he found her standing and showing, or like wearing see-through, and supposedly Allah moved the curtains. It's Allah, you know, Allah is involved here. Allah is like, Muhammad is coming. Allah, he moved the curtain by the wind, you know, the wind, and so Muhammad, he can see her wearing almost nothing. And then Muhammad said Subhana mu'allif al-qulub. So a man, he flirt with his own son wife. What kind of a man?
Muslim, what is das für ein?
You know what? Let's listen.
Ausspannt.
Yeah, go ahead, translate. Go ahead, sorry.
Ja, also es geht ja in der Geschichte darum, dass Muhammad Zeynep sehr begehrt hat, und ich glaube, in einem von den Tafsiren wird das nochmal richtig erklärt, dass Muhammad Zeynep nackt gesehen hat und er sofort so heiß geworden ist. Und sofort kümmert sich Allah um seinen Propheten, und Said musste sich dann von Zeynep scheiden lassen wegen Muhammad. Und das nennt man ja auch Inzest, weil dort damals, in der damaligen Zeit, wenn man eine Frau, also wenn man ein Kind adoptiert hat, dann war das ja sein richtiges Kind auch. Nur später hat das Mohammed ja dann wieder verboten, weil sich die Leute darüber ja aufgeregt haben. Wie kann der das machen? Der hat die ausgespannt. Der hat dem armen Said seine Frau weggenommen. Und der Allah, der kommt mit einer Sure, die Muhammad Heirat mit Zeynep rechtfertigt. Also das ist unfassbar. Der Allah, der kümmert sich immer um die libidinöse, um die sexuellen Bedürfnisse seines Propheten. Ne? Das ist unglaublich. Man merkt, dass es eine Lügen, von einem Lügen Gott ist. Und also für mich ist das ja nicht von Gott, aber man merkt, dass es von einem Lügner geschrieben worden ist. Ich weiß nicht, wer den Koran verfasst hat, aber das sind nicht Gottes Worte, nämlich von einem Menschen, der irgendwelche fabrizierten Geschichten da rein hat.
And you know, what about Zainab? Obviously Zainab, she is in because you know, Zainab, think about it, this guy is adopted a slave, and obviously Muhammad, because he cannot have kids, this is additional proof that Muhammad cannot have kids. His wife Khadija, she was involved in this adoption, so he and his wife, they have no choice but to adopt a son because he cannot have kids. And then you will see that Zainab, obviously she is sleeping with Muhammad already. She said that each time my husband Zayd wanted to have sex with me, his penis is swell. His penis swell. And here we go. This is the official government website of the government of Saudi Arabia, as you see the title there, Quran KSU.edu.sa, Saudi Arabia. Okay, and here it says that Zainab, she said that each time Zayd, he tried to have sex with her, his penis is swell. Now, who is the one who made his penis swell? Allah. Because now Muhammad, and this is after Muhammad, he flirted with the women. So now Allah, he knew that Muhammad, he wants this woman, and because of that, he will not let the penis of this man function no more. So each time the man, he want to have sex with her, Allah made his penis swell. And this is an additional miracle in Islam. If Muhammad, he saw a wife of a man, then no penis can function. That's it. Your penis is broken. That's it. Until you divorce your wife. Let me find you where it says that, because the Muslim, they might say this is not true. This is a lie. You know them. You know the Abdul. Let us see. Here we go. And it said that أن زيد تورم ذلك منه حين أراد أن يقربها فهذا قريب من ذلك. Okay, and it says that when Zayd, he tried to have sex with her after the occasion of a flirting with the wife, his penis is swell. So each time he tried to have sex with her, his penis is swell. And look where it says here that Zainab, she was one of the most beautiful and tall white women in the town, and that explained why Muhammad, he wanted her badly, because simply she is really very good looking. Muhammad, he went to her house, he saw that she is, saw her naked, he saw how beautiful she is, and then he got horny, he want her. Look what Zainab, she said. وروي في الخبر أنه أمسى زيد فأوى إلى فراشه قالت زينب ولم يستطعني زيد وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله مني فلا يقدر عليه. And Zayd, when he came back home, he wanted to have sex with her, but he could not do it. And what make him not to do it except Allah? So he cannot do me. You know, this is Zainab is proud now that the penis of her husband. Imagine the guy is married. I mean, legally, officially, according to Allah, this is the man and this is the wife. Why Allah is not allowing the man to have sex with his wife? For sure, those stories are fabricated to make it like it's a miracle. Allah, he want this man to divorce his wife so Muhammad can have her. And then the man, he went to Muhammad and he said to him, because Zainab, she told what his father, she told Zayd what his father said. She told him, he flirted with me. He said to me, praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart to flip for you. So the man, he knew now for sure that either he leave his wife or he will end dead. So he decided to divorce her. He knew that there's something fishy. Look what it says here. I'm just reading exactly as it says. It says, ثم إنه عليه السلام أتى زيدا يوما يطلبه. So one day he came to Zayd looking for him. فأبصر زينب قائمة. So he found Zainab standing, and she was white, beautiful, and full in body, fat, which means fat. In the old days, by the way, women who they are fat, they are the beautiful. The skinny women, it means they are sick and they cannot have kids. Like to the point, honestly, to the point until now in Arabic we have a song saying that there's a woman, her name is Lala, and the camel could not carry her because she is so beautiful. Why? Because she's so fat, you know. So, and she was from the most beautiful women of Quraysh. So fahawiha, you know, so he fell in love. It says here in front of me, fahawiha, he fell in love with her. The Prophet fell in love with married women. They go and they say, okay, hold on, do you see what David did? David is a king. David is a king and he's a sinner.
But they say Muhammad is not a sinner, he's sinless.
How they can say? The Quran says Muhammad is a sinner. You know,
I know.
It says, you know, and ask for forgiveness of your sin and their sin, and that is in many locations in the Quran. So how they can say Muhammad is not sinner? The Quran mentioned clearly that the Messiah is not sinner. Yes, chapter 19 verse 19. But Muhammad is absolutely a sinner man. It says, لِيَغْفِرَ لَكَ اللَّهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنبِكَ وَمَا تَأَخَّرَ. And what it says, may Allah forgive you for the coming, for the past sin and the coming sin. Hold on, what kind of God he say? May Allah forgive to you your past sin and coming sin. May? Obviously, this is Muhammad making a verse saying that there is no way Allah will say, may Allah forgive you. Allah saying, may Allah forgive you? That Allah may forgive thee. And look at the first translation, default. What fault? If you change the translator, you will see the word fault became sin. Just change translation. Here we go. All right, go up. Here you go. See, it says here sin, that Allah may forgive thee of the sin that which in the past and which to come. So how they can say such a thing? It's stupid. It's crazy. It's in front of us. Let me switch to German, and you tell me what it says in German. Does it say sin or it says fault? In their fast translation as usual. Let us see what it says here in the number 2. I don't know if it's clear for you. Does it say sin or it says fault? Can you read it?
Yeah, it's written sin.
Okay, so here we go. It says, may Allah forgive your sin. Allah's talking, saying, may Allah forgive your sin.
Why he don't say I will forgive you your sins?
Right, and why even you mention Allah? Why the name Allah exists? Because if Allah is talking, he don't mention his name. Correct? If I'm a Christian prince talking to you, and let us say you borrow from me 10 euro, and I want to forgive you for paying me. So do I say, may Christian prince forgive you? I mean, this is stupid. I am a Christian prince. And then what do you mean may? Either you forgive him or you don't forgive him. What does that mean? You know? So here Muhammad always he forget to switch from the second person to the third person. So he should say, and Allah forgive you for your sin. Okay, that will be fine. Or and the Lord forgive you for your sin, or I forgive you for your sin. But to say, may Allah forgive you for your sin, obviously this is someone made the verse, made it as coming from Allah, but it doesn't make sense at all. And how Allah may forgive him if it is not, if Muhammad is not sinner? If Muhammad is not sinner and Allah may forgive him, that's mean Allah is a drunk. Forgive him for what if he could never commit sin? It's like, you know, saying to me, to you, I will forgive your crime against me, but you never did a crime against.
And there it's he. It's written there, he.
Yeah, he forgive your sin. Yeah, may Allah, he forgive your sin. So who's he? Who's talking?
He will fulfill your way or something like this.
Yeah, it's obviously that Muhammad, he made this verse, all those verses is his fabrication to give himself legitimate place in the world of what they call them prophethood. But Muhammad obviously is not a prophet. You know, imagine a prophet of God, he said that, you know, it's a privilege to thee to sleep with all women in the world. Privilege to thee. Why? I mean, why a Muslim man, he can have 4, but Muhammad have a privilege that can have sex with any woman she offer herself? And what is that will do to Islam, and what that will do to a prophet, and what that will do to Allah? So like Allah giving Muhammad a favor that because you are a good boy, I will let you sleep with all Muslim women. So, you know, this is what the Shia, you know, if you see the Shia, by the way, I heard today a sheikh in the YouTube, he was saying that Habibi, the Imam Ja'far, because of him, he is the one who discovered the oxygen. He is the one what? He discovered the oxygen. Unbelievable, those people. It's really, yeah. And obviously Muslims will come one day and they will say the oxygen is exists in the Quran. They will say to you, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ. By the way, the Quran says that Allah created from water every living thing. That's false. There's many living things have no water in it. As an example, bacteria. Bacteria. This is why if we put the bacteria in the freezer, you cannot kill it, because simply there's no water inside. If there is water, the water will explode. You know, the size will become bigger, and that the cells, whatever that creature is going to be destroyed. So the Quran made a mistake, you know, and this is absolutely false. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. Same time in the Quran, it says that Allah, he created the mule.
The mule.
How Allah created the mule? I want the Muslims, because the Quran said that Allah created from everything bears, which mean male and female. How? Where is the male and where is the female mule? Any Muslim want to tell us? I will tell you. The male mule is the male mule is Allah, and the female mule is Muhammad. I mean, how we can say such a thing? Let me find the verse. All right. My internet is slowing down. I know what happened to this website. See, when you talk about the mule, what happened? So Allah created the mule. Allah created the mule, and those mule, they are male and female. Okay, what's wrong with this website? Why I type the word, it go back to the word before it. There's something wrong in the website here. You know, if we want to talk about mistakes and errors and stupidity in Islam, every single page in Islam is stupid. I challenge any Muslim. You see, after Amir, like you said, we will do, me and you, like podcast together, right?
Yeah.
After September 7 or 8, we can do live broadcast, or maybe 9. I will be in my way to the state. In the coming few days, actually, I will not be able to do broadcast because I'm leaving to different location, and the internet there is extremely horrible. So I will not be able to do live broadcast. But within, you know, let us say a week or so, we will do, me and the brother Amir, a live podcast. He will podcast in his channel, I'll podcast in my channel. We will share screen, and everybody will see. Things will be good, and we can do good work together.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Do you have any question, Brother Amir, from your side? Like, I don't know if you're.
No, from my side, it's everything clear. I know that most scholars in Islam are big fat liars, and that they say hadith is da'if, and the other narration that this hadith is strong. They don't know what they are saying. They don't know what they say. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know, Muslims always, they try to find a solution for problems, and I understand. But you know, it's all written in your books. You see, if you go in my books, you will find the page number, the title, where it is located, even the text in Arabic. How you can deny that? And in the same time, if a Muslim, like now this Abdul, he said that the hadith about Aisha saying don't teach them how to write, how to read, is a lie. Okay, but that means you Muslims are the liars, not us, for we are quoting what written is in your book. Why you Muslims? That means you Muslims fabricate hadith about your prophet. It's not a Christian prince who went and he made a book saying, okay, this guy Muhammad said, though it's not me, I just quoted from there. So you Muslims, you have a problem. Obviously, you admit that Muslims are not trustworthy. Even their prophet, they fabricate his words. And as long as long Islam is based on Sunnah and Quran, and you are saying to me that the Sunnah is full of fabrication, that means Islam is not valid, because now we lost 50% of Islam. Actually, the most important part of Islam is not in the Quran, it is in the Sunnah, more than 80%. So 80% of Islam is full of corruption. How we can find out which is one is it true? You know, and the one it says Sahih, do you accept it? Do you accept that the Prophet said women have half a brain and they have deficiency in their intelligence and they will go to hell? Do you accept that the Prophet said if you want to go in the bathroom, Shaitan will go inside your anus? Do you accept that the Prophet says Shaitan will wrap himself around your penis? Sahih hadith. Don't you want a Sahih hadith? You know, so do you accept? Tell us what you accept. So obviously anything will make Muhammad look like an idiot, the idiot of the village. The Muslim right away automatically they say we reject anything. You know, what about the Quran saying, I don't know why this website is not functioning. It's not. Here we go. Finally it's working. Okay. Muhammad, by the way, the Muslim, they made an article, chapter 16 verse number 8. It says Allah, he spoke about airplanes. How Allah spoke about airplanes in the Quran? Where? They say in chapter 16 verse number 8. Okay, what it says there? I will show you the translation in German so you can laugh with me at the fantasy and the fictions of the Muslims. All right, read. I don't know if you can see it, Amir, now or not yet.
I see everything, brother.
Okay. Allah, he created the donkeys and the mule and the horses, huh? And he create things we do not know. The Muslim, they say those things he said we created things we don't know is the airplane. But Abdul, it's not Allah who created the airplane. What's wrong with you? They are desperate to find anything to make their Quran a book of wonder, because their books have nothing, is empty. Maybe we will go more in details, and maybe next time we will get lucky and get some Abdul's Muslims, real Muslims, who claim to be like Imam in the mosque or etc.
Yeah, I want to have an Imam who is not ignorant, and you have a power of knowledge, not like a kid like him,
Well, Imam.
It's better for us when someone, a scholar, is calling us, because some Muslims are follow him, and then they see that this Imam
my friend, do you remember Imam Ruhi from Al-Azhar University? Dr. Ruhi is a doctor. He have a PhD in Islam. He's a doctor and he is a sheikh in Al-Azhar University, not like this Abdul who is trying to grow some hair in his beard. This guy, you remember he said to me this hadith is a da'if. Daif. Next week he came and he apologized. He said Sahih. Sahih.
He needs 1 week to come back and say it is okay. Sahih is Sahih.
Yeah, it's automatic. Anything you say, make Muhammad. He thought. Let me tell you what he thought. He thought that we do not know. He can say it's weak and he got away with it. You know. But then when I said to him, this is this and that, blah blah blah, how you say it is weak? What are you talking about? You know. Then he said, okay, I have to go now. I have to go, and I will come next week, and I will, you know. And next week I asked him the same question because I'm not going to make him get away with it. And he said, yeah, it's Sahih, my friend, it's Sahih. So now what we will do? It is Sahih. And when I asked him about tafsir, he said, if you remember, he said, brother, tafsir is made to solve problem in Islam. Yeah, I agree. That tafsir is made to solve problem. Do you know what the problem is? To defend Islam, because Islam looked like a joke. So tafsir never in the book of tafsir, which is called explanation, how you can explain a book. The book itself says that we make it in a clear details. Isn't it the Quran says we made it in clear details? So if the book is in a clear detail, so why the Muslims, they have thousands of books to explain the book which is explained by Allah himself? Obviously Allah explanation is shish kebab. Anyway, Amir, I got to go. I cannot stay really long. I appreciate having you, and I appreciate all those listening to us. Please download our videos, and don't forget to subscribe to Brother Amir. You can click at his name if you post any comment, so you can join his YouTube. And but his channel is in German, just to let you know. But you know, when we together work, we will make it in both languages. Thank you, Amir, for having being with us.
God bless you.
Yes, and say hello to all the brothers there, all the good ones. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. Really, I have to go. I don't have much time. And remember, I will try to do tomorrow a live broadcast, but this is not a promise. And then after that, I'm moving to different place, and the internet there, if we get lucky, we will have a good internet, but most likely it's not going to work. So if it is good, I will do, and if not, then my coming broadcast will be when I come back to the state, and this will be at the last, like maybe September 7, 8, something like this, because I did not confirm the ticket yet. So until our coming broadcast, which is we don't know when exactly, I say may the Lord bless you and keep you all in good hands. And I say to the Muslims, trust me, a man who say, if someone is proud about his heritage, tell him to bite the penis of his father. That is not worthy. That cannot be a prophet. That cannot be even a teacher in a school. That is a savage man, have a filthy mouth, and he have no ethic. I don't want to count to you how many times Muhammad he broke in his lifetime the ethic, the normal standard of ethic, not the high ethic, the normal one, from having sex with his own son's wife, forcing her to divorce her, to marrying a child, to make a chapter saying any woman she can give herself to me. Why? Muhammad already have 13 wives. Why he need more? I mean, why man he need more and more and more? And why unlimited numbers? Because simply he is God in Islam. He is the one who fabricate verses. And this is why Aisha, she said, Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad. I see your God rush into your temptation, Muhammad. Your desire, your sexual desire. You want women, Allah he give you a verse. You want this woman to marry her, divorce her, Allah give you a verse. Anytime, anything regarding money, sex, verses are ready, made for Muhammad in his size. And the size of Muhammad is amazing. To the point he said, I was the most weak person between all mankind in sex. And then I invoke my God, Allah. And God, Allah, he sent me a dish of shish kebab, al-kufayt, and I ate it and I get the power of 40 men. Muhammad have the power of 40 men. But yet, according to Muslims, Muhammad could not even have sex with his own wives. He used to imagine. And how you can follow someone, he imagined himself having sex. What about himself? Imagine himself to have a man in the shape of, or he think he is Jibreel. If this man cannot recognize the difference between real sex and fake sex, that means he is living in an illusion. He is mentally ill. How you can trust such a man? With this I say, may the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false, and see you soon again. God is willing. Thank you. Bye-bye.